In the dim green light of a rainforest morning, the air is thick with the scent of wet earth and rotting fruit. Ferns drip with last night's rain, and the silence feels almost deliberate, broken only by the soft crush of leaf litter beneath something large and unseen. A shadow slips between the palm trunks, its movement smooth yet deliberate, as if it has been here far longer than any observer. Sunlight catches the curve of a dark, helmet-like crest, then vanishes again. Only when the shadow halts does another detail emerge. A glint of something sharp, curved and unnervingly long. Not teeth, not talons in the usual sense. They gleam like blades, silent until the moment they are used. A sudden rustle, a flicker of motion, and then nothing. The forest exhales again, but the space feels changed, as though some ancient power had passed through and left its mark. Few animals here carry such a reputation. Even fewer have earned it through the precision of their defense. Far to the north of Australia's tropics, and across the dense forests of New Guinea, lives a bird unlike any other. Classified as a flightless bird, related to emus and ostriches, it seems at first glance to contradict its own danger. Its diet is dominated by fallen fruits, figs, and berries. It walks with a measured stride, moving through undergrowth that would foil most large animals. Yet science has long noted the cassowary's extraordinary combination of traits. A towering frame reaching nearly 2 meters, a casque that rises from its skull like a bony crown, and the most dangerous legs in the avian world. Those legs end in 3 toes, the innermost armed with a claw that can exceed 10 centimeters, sharper than a carving knife, strong enough to cut deep into flesh or shatter bone. To label it as merely dangerous is to miss the precision of its design. This is a rainforest specialist, one that has shaped and been shaped by an environment that demands both strength and subtlety. The casque is more than ornament. Its composition of keratin over a fibrous core suggests multiple functions, possibly sound resonance, helping detect low-frequency calls through the forest, possibly aiding movement through dense vegetation, parting vines without damaging delicate feathers, perhaps even a tool for age and dominance displays. But its defensive potential lies lower. The cassowary's legs are built like twin pistons, their muscles wound tight for explosive force. A single kick can launch backward or sideways with almost no warning, the claw striking in a slashing motion. Records show attacks against perceived threats, dogs, feral pigs, even humans, often ending with severe injury. Still, these incidents remain rare, for the cassowary is not an active aggressor. It is a guardian of its space, a solitary presence that warns before it strikes. Here lies the paradox. Why has a primarily frugivorous bird evolved such extreme weaponry? Most fruit eaters are built for speed or foraging efficiency, not for lethal combat. The cassowary stands as an anomaly, a rainforest gardener that also ranks among the most dangerous birds on Earth. Scientists studying cassowary rainforest behavior note that its role as a seed disperser is vital. It swallows large fruits whole, carrying seeds across kilometers before depositing them intact, often in ideal germination sites. Without it, several rainforest tree species would struggle to reproduce. This makes its violent potential all the more puzzling. What evolutionary pressures could demand both the gentleness of a gardener and the force of a predator's defense? One possibility lies in the predators of its past. In prehistoric Australia and New Guinea, large carnivores roamed: marsupial lions, giant reptiles, and flightless predatory birds now long extinct. In such an environment, a ground-dwelling frugivore would need defenses equal to its vulnerability. The claw, already present in ancestral species, may have been honed through millennia of survival in a world of constant threat. Another theory suggests interspecific competition. Cassowaries defend feeding territories against other large herbivores or omnivores, and the claw serves as a decisive deterrent in disputes over fruiting trees. A third view focuses on nest and chick defense. Cassowary chicks are precocial yet vulnerable, and males, who incubate and guard the young, may require a weapon capable of deterring any would-be predator in close quarters. None of these explanations fully resolves the question. Modern cassowaries rarely face predators large enough to justify such extreme armament, and yet the trait persists, unsoftened by time, unneeded for daily feeding, but ready in an instant. It may be that their rainforest environment, with its tight corridors of visibility and dense, unpredictable terrain, favors the kind of close-quarters defense this bird wields. Or perhaps the claw and the kick are evolutionary echoes, a vestige of an older world where danger was constant and the only survivors were those who could meet it with absolute force. In the forest, a cassowary moves again, silent except for the occasional crack of twigs beneath its feet. It pauses at a fallen mango, swallowing it whole in a single, smooth motion. Somewhere beyond sight, another bird calls, a low, booming note that seems to pass through the ground more than the air. The cassowary's casque tilts slightly, catching the vibration. It resumes its pace, stepping over roots, parting ferns. The claws remain hidden in the shadow of its stride. They are not for show. They are not for hunting. But they are there, and they are enough. The world will continue to know the cassowary as the most dangerous bird. Yet danger is only part of its truth. It is also the rainforest's sower, a link in an ancient ecological chain, the carrier of seeds that may outlast even the forest itself. Perhaps its weapons are not so much a contradiction as a necessity, ensuring that the gardener can survive long enough to plant the future. Still, the question lingers. In a forest where most life hides behind camouflage or speed, why does one of its most important gardeners walk armed like a warrior? The answer may lie somewhere between the past and the present, in the space where evolution leaves its most enduring marks.